How y'all are this afternoon? This your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on I got this old used gun, and the old used gun we got this time is the 1891 Mauser in chambering 7.65 by 53 Argentine. Now the Argentine is commonly referred to as an Argentine Mauser, even though this gun was made in, where was it made? It's a Mauser Modellio Argentino 1891, manufactured by Mauser Lowe's. It's made in Lowe's hardware store. I guess Lowe's sold them. And it says Berlin. So it's actually a German manufactured contract Mauser. Now, I did a little research on these guys. You see these guns that have got this little upper handguard forearm on it up here. And they manufactured those first, 91 through about 96 or 7. They also manufactured them that had a barrel shroud all the way from the receiver out to the muzzle. That was some type of heat reduction barrel shroud tube over it, and it was removable. You could take it off. These guys were in production in some form or another all the way up until after World War I. Some countries bought this variant with the exterior magazine, and it's a single column magazine. It's not staggered like it is on a, like a 98 or, a K98 or something like that. It's, it's straight. You just push them in there. It cocks on closing like most Mausers do. I don't particularly care for that. This one is in museum quality, and it is all numbered. The stock is numbered, the floor plate's numbered, the trigger guard's numbered. Everything on this gun matches. It's a very valuable rifle. Even the cleaning rod even matches, in terms of serial numbers. The ammunition is available for this gun from, play this guy up over here. See if I balance right there. From PPU, Pretty Partisan. And the ammunition we're using today is 7.65 by 53. And it is, let's see if it gives it in grain weights, 174 grain boat tail full metal jacket. So we're going to turn loose a few rounds here and see how this gun actually shoots, or at least be able to show you how it operates. Let me get me some cartridges out here. Get me some rounds for this thing out here. I think it holds 5. Let's get us about 5. For Pete's sakes, Jones, let's see if it's very simple. Just pull them out. Now, this gun has a stripper clip guide on it. I don't have any stripper clips for it, but it's very easy to load. Turn your bolt handle down there. Single column magazine, you just lay them in there and push them down. And the feed lips are spring loaded, and they grab the cartridge. Very easy to load. Keep putting some in there. Keep putting some in there. Oh, that's 6. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. All right. This is a very smooth gun. All right. Safety is off. Get us some ear mufflers on here. And lay her down here and see what we can do on the steel groundhog at 125 yards. Hey. That ejects nicely. This is a very smooth operating rifle. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Smack him around a little bit. This thing is dead on. Wow. Groundhog just ran around the barn. Apparently I caught him in the open out there, and he come around the corner of the barn. He was just a flying, buddy. That's okay. We'll have him later. We'll deal with him later.
I've been trying out this new Walker CCPM too. Because it doesn't have.
I think we'll shoot him again. Let's go again. We'll go again. Fly on one wing. We got it here. This is a very smooth operating gun. I've owned a lot of Mausers in my life. This one is a very, very smooth operating rifle. I mean, it's like butter. There's no creep in it. You know, the trigger feels like a Timony trigger. You know, the trigger feels like a high-end Target trigger. It's just a very smooth, very smooth working and shooting gun. And anybody's watched my channel knows I demonstrate a lot of Mil-Surp guns. And of all of the bolt-action rifles I've ever shot, you know, I mean, it's not as, maybe it is as smooth as my 77 Ruger. You know, it is very smooth. And shoots. There's an AL8 bottle laying down there on the backstop, and I'm gonna see if I can't hit it. I don't know if I hit it or not, but it went about 20 foot in the air. So I was at least in the neighborhood. This is one of the smoothest shooting Mil-Surp rifles I've ever fired. I mean, you hear it hitting that steel down there. It shoots nice. Last round. Here we go. Make it good. Make it count. Ooh. This has to be the single nicest Mil-Surp bolt action I've ever fired. And I fired quite a few of those Swedish Mausers and so forth. This guy is just an outstanding gun. You know, I don't think the guy who owns it will sell it to me, but I might try and buy it. This is one of the nicest guns I've ever seen. Today's market, this gun will command $400, maybe $500, depends on where you're at. You know, either this particular rifle is, or this particular design is one of the best bolt-action rifles I've ever fired in the Mil-Surp guns. This is an absolutely exemplary firearm. Well, that's about the size of it. Like, take, share, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me a little $1 in the Patreon bucket on the way out the door. Let's keep being careful during these dangerous times. I get my first COVID shot tomorrow, and I'm going to keep right on being as careful as I possibly can. Okay? God bless everyone. Y'all have a great 2A day. We'll see you now.